Do you support reparations for black people because they went through slavery?
Yes, I do actually.
Perfect. So we have Joel here, and you can pay your reparations right now.
Okay.
How much do you want?
What is the suffering of my ancestors worth?
Um, More than I can pay right now.
So do you want to set up like a payment plan?
Um, no, but I do believe it's the responsibility of our government to take more action.
All right, pay up. Oh,
Thank you for paying for the crimes of your ancestors. You
You're
have
welcome.
been forgiven.
I don't know how you would go about doing that.
well, I have the answer. We have Joel Patrick here today, and he has his reparations jar, and you can pay for the crime. What other forms of payment do you
We
accept?
accept Venmo. We accept PayPal.
Oh. Well, I do not have Venmo. I do not have PayPal. And I am broke.
But
But-
you would pay if you could.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you're collecting money for it.
Because I'm a black person and my ancestors were slaves.
Yeah, but it's like I don't understand what a
Have you
monetary.
ever owned slaves?
No, but I do not.
Have I ever been a slave?
No,
So how much money do you owe me?
nothing.
Ding, ding, ding.
Shalom. Call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful scattered abroad. Shalom to the 144,000. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And real quick, I want to go into this video you just seen on the screen. It says, white liberals pay reparations to black conservatives. All right, and they're pretty much making a joke out of this or whatever. And this woman, she's always, on college campuses asking crazy questions. And this is one of them, which this guy right here who's, this guy right here is probably a terror, man. All right, he's probably a terror the whole time. But I'm doing this video to say, man, the reparations for slavery will be you people are going to be our slaves, okay? We don't want your fiat currency. We don't want your coins. We want you. Okay, we're gonna have you as slaves. That's true reparations, all right, according to the Bible. And we're gonna prove that because they're trying to say, oh, how much do you want to pay, in reparations? Talking about a payment plan. It said a payment plan for the reparations, but really the true payment plan is gonna be you in captivity. Okay, you're gonna be our slaves. Let's grab that real quick. Go into Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15. It says, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So as you've done unto us, it's going to be done unto you. Okay, and you didn't give us, coins, for slavery. No, you enslaved us. Okay, and done a lot of worse atrocities to us. So the same things you've done to us are going to be done unto you. What goes around comes back around. Let's grab it in the NLT. It says, the day is near when I, the Lord, will judge all godless nations. And you heathens, okay, the reason why you are a heathen is because you are a godless nation. You don't have a God. Okay, the God of the Bible, He chose His nation, the nation of Israel. But you other nations, you heathens, you are godless nations. It says, as you have done to Israel, which starts with this, which are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, so it will be done to you. So don't worry about reparations. Just know that whatever you did to us, we're going to do it to you. And if you didn't do anything wrong to us, don't worry about it, okay? Just take a nap. Your time is coming. It says all your evil deeds will fall back on your own heads. So all the evil that you've done unto us is going to fall back onto your own heads. All right, let's read some of these comments real quick before I go any further. Because these people are proud, man. It says, F you for making fun of a real issue, institutional racism. You're a disgrace to the U.S. Somebody right here says, I would have told them to eat my entire ass, F off with this reparations shit. No one wants you in America to begin with. Okay, but you brought us over here on slave ships, right? So you must have wanted us. I thought this one was funny, though. It says, the moment she realizes what they mean by reparations, okay, and look at her face. And, she said, why would you take monetary gain for that? Which really there is no monetary way you can pay back for reparations. There is no monetary way you can pay back. True payback is to do unto them as they've done unto us, which means you're going to be slaves. And really what it means to be blessed means to have servants for slaves. So the Most High, or God, as they say, manifest destiny. God blessed America with slaves. So is the God not going to bless Jerusalem with slaves? Okay, because we're going to go back into our land and you're going to be our slaves. Thus saith the Bible. Let's grab some more scriptures. Let's go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. It says, be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. And that's what they're doing. They're mocking the Lord right here and his people. Even this damn tear. All right. They're mocking the Lord and his people. That's why she said, ding, ding, ding. You see, you get it? Okay. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And did they not reap rape, robbery, and murder and slavery upon us? So you're going to reap this. I mean, that's what they sowed upon us. So now you're going to reap the same. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And they sowed to their flesh. Okay. They was, they benefited off of Jake. And I went into it the other day about all these inventions that Jake created here in America. So America, has become great. That's why Trump says, make America great again. America has become great by what? Enslaving the children of Israel. All right. That's how America got so great. All right. And America's going to fall now. We're in the last days of America. It says, this is, Obadiah chapter 1 verse let's go to verse let's get right to the point. It says Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3. It says in the NLT, you have been deceived by your own pride because you live in a rock fortress and make your home high in the mountains. Who can ever reach us way up here? You ask boastfully. They say, who shall bring me down to the ground? Because you're going to go down to the ground. Sit in the dust over the daughter of Babylon. But even if you soar as high as eagles and build your nest among the stars, I will bring you crashing down, says the Lord. And that's what the Lord is doing right now. America is already in a shitty predicament where this place is crashing. Okay, so it's going to get worse as time goes on. Okay, as time goes on, America is going to be completely destroyed. Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So that's going to be the end goal for you so-called white people. You're going to be cut off forever. As you thought to exterminate us, you will be exterminated. In the NLT, it says, because of the violence you did to your close relatives in Israel, you will be filled with shame and destroyed forever. All right, let's go right here. Let's go to Revelation. All right. I haven't brought this out in a minute. So it's beautiful that we get to bring these things out, to touch on these points. It says, Revelation chapter 13, verse 9, Salakia, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And that's what she came to the realization of right here. Well, why would you give monetary gain? No, ain't no monetary, none of that. No, it's you. Okay, she gonna be a bed wench. The other girl that's making fun of it, she gonna be a bed wench. All right. Concubines, all right, and they're going to be used for pleasure and entertainment. Okay, like you used us for gain and slaves. Well, we going to do it the same unto you in righteousness. What goes around comes back around. It says in the NLT, it says anyone with ears should ears to hear should listen and understand. If you got ears, right? But can you understand this? Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Okay, that doesn't. I don't like the way that sounds in the NLT. Let's go back in the KJV. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Did not lead us into captivity? So now it's your turn to be led into captivity. It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Did it not slaughter the Native American Indians here in America? Now it's your turn to be slaughtered. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And the saints are the Israelites. All right, this is our patience. Which patience goes into suffering. We are suffering, patiently waiting for redemption. And our redemption draws nigh. It says, and the faith of the saints. This is also our faith. Because it's written in the scriptures. The Lord told us about this time that we're coming into where you devils going to have to pay for what you've done unto us. All right, let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 14. All right, let's start at verse 1. It says, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1, for the Lord Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. No, the whole world. No, Israel. All right, the Lord has always been for his people. He's only ever going to be about his people, and will set them in their own land. So that's why I said Jerusalem. We're going to go back to our own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Now, this strangers is talking about Israelite foreigners. All right, our people that don't know they're Israelites, they're going to come back into the right mind of being Israelites, and they're going to come and join unto the nation of Israel. Okay, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. Now, this is talking about them is talking about you heathens, predominantly you Edomites, but all these nations are going to get taken. Okay, and the people shall take them, you nations, you heathens, and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. So we're going to possess you in the land of Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi for servants and handmaids, which is just a fancy way of saying slaves. You possessed us for slaves, so we're going to possess you for slaves. That's true reparations. Okay, to hell with your money. You can give every so-called black person $10 billion and it still won't be enough for what you've done to us. Okay, and not to mention your dollar's failing anyways. It has no value. It says, whose captives they were, then they shall take them captives whose captives they were. So you took us captives, right? You led us into captivity. Now we're going to take you captives, and they shall rule over their oppressors. We're going to rule over our oppressors, which you oppressed us. And it shall come to pass in that day, in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. The Lord's going to give us rest. All right, from our sorrow and our fear and our hard bondage. Just a couple weeks ago, you had a Jake that got hung out there in North Carolina. Jake was driving trucks and ended up getting hung on a tree. Okay, they hung him on a tree because he more than likely went through a sundown town, and them damn devils grabbed him up and hung him. So that still goes on to this day. So that's why, we have fear, because you can go down the wrong, back road and not make it to the other side of that road. All right. Let's go down to verse 7. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why? Because you devils going to be taken out of power. It says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against it. So the whole world is going to be in peace and tranquility when you people are laid down. Okay, when you're taken out of the way. All right. Let's read this in verse 2 in the NLT. The nations of the world will help the Lord's people to return, and those who come to live in their land will serve them. So you're going to serve us. We served you, right? You're going to serve us. Those who captured Israel will themselves be captured, and Israel will rule over its enemies. All right, which Israel is a people before it's a place. It's the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians today. In the wonderful day when the Lord gives his people rest from sorrow and fear, from slavery and chains, you see? So we're going to get our rest from fear and sorrow and slavery and chains, but it's going to be your turn. The cup shall pass unto thee, okay? This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21, because they're at a college campus with all these, young, Edomites asking them these questions, but really is their forefathers who did it, which they are their forefathers. So you're going to pay for what your forefathers did. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. So what your fathers, because he said, you didn't own slaves. I was never a slave. Well, our forefathers were, which really technically means that we were, because there's a thing called regeneration. When you die, your spirit comes back in a new body every third or fourth generation. Okay? To fulfill out your lot. It says, they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And that tear was just trying to get that damn Edomite woman, pity. It says, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. Which means what? The man carries the seed. So you Edomites are going to be completely destroyed. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith Yahweh of hosts. So y'all can have America, because the Lord's going to burn America with thermonuclear fire. We don't want it. All right, you can have it. Okay, y'all can have it. Enjoy it. Have fun here, because the time is short, and the Lord's going to give us back to our land. And then when we go back to our land, guess who we taking with us? Not your money, not your coins, you. Okay? You. And all these other nations as well. Psalm chapter 137, I'm going to read the whole chapter. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. So here in the rivers, by the rivers of Babylon, America, we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst of thereof. And there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. And you see this in them slave movies. They wanted Jake to sing. Okay? They made Jake sing, all right, on the plantations. And that's why you see, Jake still, Jake, you so-called Negroes and Hispanic Native Indians are the greatest, musicians, okay? And you, to this day, you're making these Edomites billions of dollars by singing. And this is why we singing a new song. It says, and they that required us, and they that wasted us required of us mirth. They wanted you to smile, nigga. Sang us one of those songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord's Yahweh's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. They was cheering and having a good time when they destroyed us. Okay? O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So we're going to reward you as you have served us. And that ain't no damn coins and fiat currency. Okay? It says, verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. Because that's what you did unto us. So we're going to do that unto you. What goes around comes back around. One more. Let's get one more. And then we grab it in the NLT. All right, let's close out with this right here. All right, because these devils, man, they think they want to be funny. All right, they want to be funny. But like, hey, that little Edomite bitch, she gonna be a concubine. All right, she gonna be a concubine somewhere in the bed chambers. All right, getting what, finding out what true reparations is. Okay. It says, Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 14, and they shall serve out men of continual employment, which means you're gonna constantly have work. You're gonna be slaves, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it after the end of 7 months shall they search. So you're gonna have continual employment, and your first job is gonna be to bury all these bodies, these dead bodies. When after you're taken out of power, your destruction comes. Your first job is gonna be to bury these dead bodies, man. All right, so you're gonna have plenty of work. All right, we're gonna get plenty of work out of these Edomites, man. All right, and we don't want your money. This ain't about some reparations. No, this is about having you. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom, karma, shalom, blah blah blah. Praise, blessings, be edifying to the whole full length. Shalom.